guys, welcome to another episode of Student Meals. Today we're going to make Borek. I hope you enjoy this episode. The ingredients are 300 grams of fresh spinach, which I've chopped up into strips like this, 1 finely chopped onion, about 200 grams of feta cheese, which I've crumbled up into pieces like this, 2 eggs, olive oil, pepper, and finally some pastry. Normally you would use filo pastry, but ours is in the freezer and apparently it has to defrost for 2 hours. We don't have that time, so we're going to compensate with puff pastry. Let's do this. First of all, take one of your eggs and break it in a small mixing bowl. Now mix it up. Next, add some pepper. There we go, now put this aside. Alright, now we're going to add everything to the spinach. So first the onion, then I'm going to add the feta cheese. Next I'm going to add the beaten and seasoned egg. And finally add just a little drizzle of olive oil. Okay, so now we're just going to mix everything up. There you go, until you have something like this. Now take your second egg and break it in a mixing bowl as well. Now beat this egg up. We're going to use this egg to spread all over our puff pastry so it will become golden brown. Alright, there we go. Take your dough and place it on a flat surface. Do mind, the preparation of a filo dough is completely different than this one, so make sure to Google that if you want to use a filo dough. Now we're going to roll this out and make it larger with a rolling pin. We don't have a rolling pin, so we're going to use an empty bottle of wine. If the dough is sticking to your rolling pin, just cover the rolling pin with some flour. Now we don't want our dough to stick to the surface, so we just placed some baking paper underneath. Let's roll. Right, so this is as flat as I'm going to get it. Now let's continue to the next step. Now take your mixture and spread it all over the pastry. We're going to spread it in a very thin layer and divide it evenly. So this is actually enough for us. We still have some left, but I think this is fine for the size of this pastry. Next we're going to roll up the dough. So just do it very gently so you don't rip apart your dough. Alright, so we have one huge roll and we pinched the sides together so the filling won't escape. Yeah, normally you roll this up, but we're just going to leave it like this because it's quite funny and we just want to try something different. Now I've put it on a baking tray covered with baking paper. Finally, I'm just going to spread some of the egg on top so it will become nice and golden brown. Now place it in the oven and follow the instructions to your package. Our instruction says to put it in a preheated oven at 210 degrees Celsius for about 30 to 40 minutes. Alright, so it looks about done. Let's cut it in half and have a look on the inside. Nice and crunchy sound. Oh yes! So I think I'm going to cut it up into little rolls and then it's just ready to be eaten. Time for a test! Let's taste it. I really love this. I just love the flavor of the feta together with the spinach. I think it combines really well. And actually, it doesn't really bother me that it's puff pastry instead of filo pastry. Definitely worth a try, you guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you in the next one. Goodbye!